Alright, so now I'm gonna do the 30 minutes speaking, and before that I'm gonna open the Google Meet for checking my pronunciation if it's perfect or not. Okay, so let's do it. It's gonna be here, it's gonna be here, it's gonna be here, close it here. All right, that's good. Okay, let me, oh my god. All right, it's good, right? It's pretty good for now. All right. So in this 30 minutes speaking, I'm not gonna go to the internet, search for the video, and then just speak some bit of it. But I'm gonna just speak like whatever I want to speak. I just speak whatever I want to speak, and I just do whatever I want to do because I don't want to waste my time on have some practice on speaking, because actually I don't need that, because I've already had my 30 minutes my 10 minutes speaking. So I don't really need this, so I don't really spend my time on checking my pronunciation. Actually I'm gonna do so in this 30 minutes speaking, because I want to speak whatever I want to speak, and I don't want to just following like just speak on the same speed of them, because I really want to speak whatever, to speak the thing that I really want, and just improve my skills, and I want to just improve my skills. And I think that making presentation is the good way to improve my skills if I really want to do so. Um, Furthermore, actually I can improve my speaking skill by um, record my speaking skills over the computer like this. Like just record it, and then I'm gonna publish it to YouTube for checking my pronunciation, if it is good, or not. And furthermore, I can just turn on one of my video. I'll turn on the video on YouTube if it is native speaker, and I can just copy their their pronunciation, their body language, um, so which means that I can apply it for myself to learn it and to copy it, like to improve it and to enhance it. I like day by day, time by time, month by month, years by year, year by year, and then I can it's gonna be a part of my body that I can use it naturally, like a native speaker, like a native speaker. And so for the for my writing skill, actually I find it hard in improving my skill, but actually it's not, it is good for now, because I have a teacher who, and he said that I can just give my essays to him, and he's gonna you know check it for me. But I'm not sure if he can do that, because like I'm gonna send him like you know 4 to 5 essays to him, And after and the next week I'm gonna send him more and more essay, and I really want to and I really want to do that in order to improve my speaking skill. Oh, actually, my writing skill. And I really want to improve my English skills. Because I have grade 12 to go on, and I cannot just speak uh, like a newbie, I don't know. I, I don't know anything about English. Like my pronunciation is really bad. My, my writing skills, my my writing my writing skill is terrible. Um, my writing skill is terrible, and I don't want to be like that. I want to improve my skill more. I want to spend my time more. I want loads of things. But before that, I have to improve myself, and to check myself and to test myself if I really want to be the person. Like I have to boost myself, if I really want to do so. So it's gonna be a piece of cake for me in the future. And I can let my head down after it. I can relax. I can spend my time on the other stuff and while keeping the English, but it's not like seriously at that time. So I can spend my time on learning French or some stuff like that. On learning French. Um, French. Oh yeah, on learning French and on yeah, and some stuff like that. And I really want to learn one more language. And if I have time, or if I have an ability, I'm gonna learn one more. I'm gonna learn the fourth language. Um, but actually, I think I can, but it's not possible. But it's not possible for me right now. But I have to try more, because you know what? If I cannot learn it in my youth, so it's gonna be so I cannot learn it when I grow up, when I'm older. Because when I older, I have a lot of stuff to focus on, like my career, um, my salary, my rent, my the amount of payment I have to pay for the house, for the room that I rent that I'm gonna rent in the future. Um, and I have to spend my money on food, and a lot of things I have to think about. Like at that time, I don't have uh, a free time to learn one more language. I want to learn it right now, but before that, I have to have a basic. I have to build a basic a basic like how can I say that? A basic floor for my French before I start it, and before I upgrade the French into the another level, like for the middle, or for it's not like I'm not a beginner anymore. And then I'm gonna move to like maybe Japanese or Chinese. I believe so, because I really want to learn Japanese. Like I can use the PVX, the PCIF, and some stuff like that. And uh, be safe, and actually I can have more email. I can have more conversation with some Japanese friends, which I can ask them for following my channel, and as well I can do that. Like I'm making a YouTube channel, like the more language, like I'm gonna learn, the more views and subscribes that I'm gonna get, and the more audience that I'm gonna, the more au- the more audience that I'm gonna get. Um, and you know what? Because and actually Now I'm really busy. In the morning, I have to check my channel. Is there anything new to fill in my record of the growth of subscriber? And you know, and furthermore, I have to do video. I have to make videos in order to keep them, not to unsubscribe me, and in order to get more subscribers. Because right now I'm just my channel, it is just a small channel. So if I want to do more, if we want to improve more in the future, so I have to try really hard if I really want to be successful. And you know what, if you can learn Japanese, so I'm gonna go, to maybe Facebook or Instagram, or I'm gonna find out like what is the popular social media, is social medias I used in Japan, Japan, and I can use those resources as a stuff, and I can just have some normal conversation with them in order to build my actually my running skill, and my thinking skill, actually my speaking skill too. When I don't speak, I just type it on the computer, so it's not gonna be a good idea. But actually I can use it as a tool for me to get more views and subscribers for my channel. um and for the French, actually I can do that. So I can do that too. First I'm gonna find out like the difference of time in Canada and French, in Ontario and Quebec. Um, and then I'm gonna just have some you use Instagram to add some friends, to add some friends on it, and then I'm gonna find French friend. If I do that, and if I do that, and then I'm gonna have an opportunity or some chances in speaking with them, to gain more subscriber views. Actually, in my head right now, I just think about subscribers and views. Actually, it's really bad, right? Like actually that is those are one of the part of myself. Like I have to think about that, to have a better idea of building, or making my journal, to make it grow in the future, and then to get it grow from a small channel to a big channel. And you know what, like I have to keep the amount of videos published in a week. Actually, I'm gonna make a plan, like I'm gonna publish 3 to 4 videos per week, or like daily publish. Because I have to do that, because I have to publish the more video that I'm gonna publish, the more view and the more suggest, and my suggestions, on YouTube will be more popular for them, and then I can use the opportunity to go to the Facebook, and then to ask them for the permission to make them good, better, some stuff like that. And furthermore, I can just use my time on working, some stuff like that. And if you ask me, is that really hard for you to focus on? Like sometimes you spend too much time on YouTube, and then you forget, and then you forget to learn, and then you forget about your and then you forget your studying. Is that really good? Actually, it actually I feel, I'm feeling that, I'm having the feeling right now, like I have to grow my channel, as well as keeping my results, keeping my good grade at school, my good grade at school, if I can and I have to keep and I have to do both of them in the same time. Like I have to spend the amount of time on my YouTube channel and the amount of time and the amount of time on my studying. It's not gonna be the same. Like I have to spend time for my studying is higher than my YouTube channel, but actually it's not a big deal. I believe so because it's like, yeah, I think so. Like it's not a big deal. Especially, who knows? Like maybe in the future, like I just more spend more time on YouTube more than my studying or something like that. So I have to control myself. I cannot I have to control myself. I cannot just let myself do anything that I want. I cannot do that. Like I can still let my I can still let my heart in that in the work, but I also use my mind to control my heart. Like every step that I um, put forward, I have to use my heart and my brain and my heart and my brain to my heart and my brain together. I have to put them together. Like I cannot, just care about my brain and without caring about my heart. Like it's gonna be just care about the jobs. It's gonna make a good salary, and then just don't follow my heart. So it's not gonna be a good idea. If I just care about my heart, and I don't really care about the heart hurt, hurt. If I just care about my heart and don't really care about my brain, so like I cannot live. Like you cannot use uh, your interesting job. Like you cannot use your dream to make money. Like actually you can, but you have to put your brain on it. Like just think about like, okay, so this is my dream, so I'm gonna get money if I do this. Like I cannot. It's like sometimes you cannot use like you cannot always use your habits to earn money. Like some case that you know your habit also you like that, but but your work is not really good, so they're not gonna subscribe you or they're not gonna follow you to buy your product. um all right. So these are the things that I want to show you guys, like a better idea of the challenge in in balancing imbalance imbalancing 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 the imbalance imbalance imbalancing 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 yeah, imbalancing the amount of time you spend uh, on studying and the amount of time you spend on to work to make your YouTube channel, and I have to control them. I have to think a lot to make my steps. Like if I don't think about it before make my steps, so I cannot just control my life anymore. I have to control that at this age. This I have to do this. I have to change my skill like this. And in the future that I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna achieve the goals. I'm gonna achieve those goals. And I can achieve these dreams. I can do this work, and if I really want to do this person, and I want to do this job, so I have to be a better myself. Like I have to be the best version of myself in every single day. And I know it is a harsh idea. Um, like you can always be the best version of yourself, like day by day. because who knows that you may have some bad story, some bad situation you cannot, but you find it hard for you to pass it, to go through it. So you have to stop there. You have to stop it there, like maybe a month, maybe for months, for days, for months, or maybe for years, and then you can figure out the answer for it, and and then you just move on. And at those timeline, you cannot be the best version of yourself because you still at that position. Maybe you are lower than that position. So in this time, you cannot be like you can always be the best version of yourself, but you have to really focus on what you want to do in the future and then make a plan on it. And you can make it come true if you try hard, never give up, and focus on what you're doing. Don't really care about the others, like they not live your life. um like they are not live your life. So if they have some comments, you don't just take it. um and then you're gonna think of it later, like if the comments is good or it's not. If it is good, if it is good, so how can I improve myself? But if it is bad, so what should I do to not make them angry or annoy myself, and to make them not hate me, but I still keep that. Also, it is a really hard stuff for me to do. Like I can sometimes take my good advice and then I use it as material for me to improve myself more. But I sometimes use the negative advice for me, like, and then I just ignore it. Actually, most of the time I just ignore it. Or I just look it closer to figure out are there any points that I can learn from this to apply for my life, to do more, to try more in the future if I really want to do that. And okay, those are the things that I want to say for today. Actually, I have about just 8 or maybe 7 minutes. So I'm gonna spend time on speaking about my life at school. Actually, now it is the online learning stuff, right? So we're gonna have cohort 8, cohort A, cohort A, B, and C. And in cohort A, so they're gonna go to school on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Actually, Wednesday is optional. Like it's not optional, but it's gonna switch apply for every week. Like if this week, so cohort A, we go to school on Wednesday. So the next week, like it's gonna be the cohort B, and the next week is gonna be cohort A. Like, and then for the cohort B, we're gonna go to school on maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. And for cohort C, like we're gonna be at school, we're not gonna go to school, like just studying online at home. And then for those, you know what? I just go to the class for this second quadmester. Like it's gonna be like quadmester, right? So for the quadmester, like I'm gonna answer like I find it hard for me to learning, the app, to learn in Zoom. Like I want to learn in Google Classroom or detail. Like I found it easier for me to do on the detail instead of detail or the English assignment, instead of just sitting here and then just do that, because you're in the bad mode and I cannot just learn, like I cannot really just do that, because if it is the end of the class, so you're gonna be affected by me, and then you cannot be the best version of yourself. So that's the reasons So that is the reason why I want to leave the 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 what the Harbico or something like that alone, because I believe that my soldiers and my friend B can do that, can solve it correctly without any mistake. Actually it did, but it's not it but it's just a small mistake, so I can put it away. Okay, so now I can know that I'm pretty good for now, right? Like I finished my third speaking stuff, and Jackie using his hand uh, to standing. You're standing, and he putting his hand in this guy in this guy Arnold. And so that's why I really want to improve in the future. If I can do that, so those will gonna be a piece of cake, and I cannot do that, and I don't want to do that anymore. And before that, I can spend more time on my stuff. Actually, what am I saying now? I just just some freaking stuff. You can leave if you want, because the video is end now. And for now, just YouTube. I'm going to write this video, but actually I'm not gonna do that. Uh, and I have to take care of her baby, like left and right, with love, and then they're cooking together, or the is having some rice on her. So it's gonna show that it's gonna be on this one. Can you wait for me a second? Alright, I can also do that. Alright, I can also do that. Okay, so I can also do that if I really want to be successful. And okay, so that's all. So that's all I want to talk about with this room. Because I'm going to see about because I just if he's died, so we have a freedom, so if we only have freedom back many time on my work, and because if she see and I just put for himself like this guy is gonna not make anything, but actually it's not. Like I wanna make my dreams come true. I can do that if I really want to be successful. If if I can try hard. And I have to do lots of work in order to achieve my goals. Like have some practice, and then spend time. I have to spend my time on working, for my project if I want to make it come true in the future, and if I can, learn at home, need or at its theory is gonna be a good idea, but I'm not sure if the program of you if it's gonna be work, but that's okay. Told you. I told you it's not gonna be worth if you didn't do anything. I had to write some quote on it. You have to write some essay. And some quote on it. You have to write some essay on it. If you can do that, so you'll be successful. Congratulations, you. Okay. Um, so it's gonna be here, right? Gonna be, here. Mm, and now when I just have some normal conversation of what I'm doing, like I was sleeping and I just want to sleep. Okay, that's good. Uh, my stuff. Mm, okay. So I just just sleep because I'm really tired and I just fell asleep for a little seconds. Okay, so now I'm back. I want to go back for my stuff. Okay, so actually, um, this is the end of my 30 minutes speaking. So I just turn off this video and spend my time on my 10 minutes speaking in order to improve my skill more in the future. All right. In order to improve my skills more in the future. Okay, so bye guys. Hope you have a good day.